Okay, guys, welcome. Today we're going to talk about question 141 on LeetCode. And before we get into the question, I just wanted to talk about a concept real fast, and then let's get into it. Let's just say we have a tortoise here, and we have a hare or a rabbit, whatever you want to call it. And the rabbit and the tortoise go start at the same time. So 3, 2, 1, go. And they have to go and keep running on this infinite loop, I guess. You can call it infinite loop, you can call it infinite track. It's not infinite track, but basically you're just going to keep on going until they basically meet. Okay. So the tortoise is so it will go here. Here is fast, it will go here. Tortoise will go a little bit again. Here is fast, go here. Tortoise slow, go here. Tortoise is fast, go here. Go here, go here, go here, go here. And you can see the hair overlapped, right? So if we started here, for example, you can literally see the rabbit has already overlapped. Okay? And if we keep going on, here, here, and eventually boom, they meet. So if you have one pointer basically that is faster than another, and if they keep going on in an infinite loop, they will meet at some point. And that is how we identify a infinite loop, basically. So if we go back to our question on LeetCode 141, it's going to ask, given the head of linked list, determine, sorry, the head of a linked list, determine if the linked list has a cycle in it. So in our example, it's just 3, 2, 0, minus 4, go to 2, 0, minus 4. And it literally says there is a cycle in a linked list if there is some node in the list that can be reached again continuously following the next pointer. Internally, POS is used to denote the index of the node that tail's next pointer is connected to. Note that POS is not passed as a parameter. Return true if there's a cycle in the linked list. Okay, so let's just say it goes 3, 2, 0, minus 4. And I have put here, and let's just bring our tortoise and the hare real fast. Let's just say uh, our hare is a fast pointer and our tortoise is a slow pointer. So we're gonna start from here. Or we're gonna start from here since this is the head, right? So our hare, we're gonna put a rule. Our rabbit, I'll say R, will move 2 times at a time. And our tortoise will move 1 time at a time. So this is going to be our rule, right? Let's just start. Boom, boom. And it will move 2 times, so minus 4, and it will go back to 2. And the tortoise will move 1 time. Again, the hare will move 2 times, so 0 to minus 4. And the tortoise will move 1 time. And they will eventually meet right here, okay? So, I hope that makes sense. So what I'm trying to say is that if this is an infinite loop, one way to identify it is basically have 2 pointers that are basically on different speeds. So one goes two nodes at a time, and one goes from one node at a time. And a node is basically basically you can think as it has a value, and it connects to the next one like this. And this is sorry, that's let's just say it has 2. So it has a value and it goes to the next one. And basically these connections of these nodes basically make a linked list right here. So if you think about it, if you have, again, I'll show you again, to make this clear. If you have 2 pointers and one pointer is faster than the another, it's gonna meet. So the hare or the rabbit will go two nodes, and the tortoise will go 1 node. Again, the rabbit will go to minus 4 to 2, and the tortoise will go 2 to 0. And then the hare will go to 0 to minus 4, and the tortoise will go to minus 4. So basically, they'll meet. If they meet, we can say that that this is a linked list that will loop or cycle, in other words. Okay, so we're gonna return true, basically. But if, say, this doesn't occur, right? This does not happen. And after -4, what happens is we have something, and that something will be null, right? So all linked lists, usually if it doesn't cycle, it ends with null. And let's have our tortoise and our rabbit again, which is going to be our 2 points. I'm just putting this as an example so it's easier. So we don't have a cycle this time, and we end up with null, basically. That's what we have. The rabbit will go two times, tortoise will go 1 time, and the rabbit will go to null, which is the end. And the tortoise will go here. So the tortoise and our condition will, if the tortoise or the rabbit would hit null, we're just gonna break out. Because we can know then this is not an infinite cycle, right? If it has a null, we can literally know it's not an infinite cycle because it has a null. So we're gonna break out. And this is how you're going to identify if this is a cycle or not. Okay, let's get it right into the code now. What is up, YouTube? We're back, and let's try to code this part. Okay, so the main idea is still the same. Basically, we're gonna have a slow pointer and a fast pointer. The slow pointer ends up meeting with the fast pointer, which will go faster than the slow pointer. It means we're in a cycle, basically. So, first thing we have to do is not put our pointers, but let's just say if head equals null, we're gonna return false. This is going to be true for a lot of linked list or anything related to nodes. So if head equals null, which means it has an end or it doesn't even start to exist, we're just gonna return null. That's all we need to do for now. And next, let's try to put our fast as our head and our slow. These are going to be the 2 pointers, basically. We're going to declare these two, fast pointer and the slow pointer, and we're going to do a while loop. Why a while loop? We're going to keep on looping until they meet, basically. Or if the faster pointer is going to go to the end in any case. Let's just say we have a node that goes to 1, 2, 3, and we're going to hit null. So we're going to do until fast hits null or hits here because we can fast equals null or fast hits here because our fast is going to go 2 nodes at a time and our slow is going to move 1 node at a time. So basically why we're going to break out even when we're 1 node below or before the actual node is because if we move from here to here, it will, which is x, this is going to have a basically error because we're reaching somewhere that doesn't exist. Does that make sense? Let me explain it one more time for those of you who don't understand. So obviously, let's just say we have something looking like 1, 2, and null. If we have 1, 2, and null, our fast is going to move 2 nodes, so it's going to go from 1 to null. If we hit null, we know it has an end. So basically, it's not a cycle. We return false. If, however, let's just say it is not an even, but it's odd numbers. So it goes from 1 to 3. And if we move 2 nodes again, it's going to end up in a space where it doesn't exist, making an error. So if we hit something below or right before our null, we're gonna return false, if that makes sense. Another example would be 1, 2, 3, 4. If we start from here, and null is here, the fast one will go from 2 nodes, so we'll hit 1, 3, no, it'll break down. So basically, let's just code that. Let's just say we are going to do a while loop and we have a fast. While our fast does not equal null, it will keep running. And fast dot next does not equal null, it will still keep running. So when fast does equal null, we will break out of our loop, okay? Or fast dot next does equal null, that means we will break out. So fast will obviously go to fast fast dot next, since we want to move it 2 nodes, and slow, we'll move 1 node, slow dot next. Basically, in nodes, if you want to move, it literally says here, definition of a single linked list, and it says list node next. This is how we go to our next. So we just need to do dot next. If in a sense, if we want to move 2 times, we just need to do dot next. And if fast, as I said before, if fast does meet slow, we're gonna return true. And if we run out of this while loop, that means we didn't find it, which means we are not in a cycle. Okay, let's try to run it and hope it works. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this will be one of the fastest methods out here. Yeah, it literally beats 100%. So guys, this is the video, and if you guys have any questions, please leave a comment. Thank you so much.